Hi, welcome back to our woodlot. I'm Austin Roberts, co-founder of the LogOX, and today I have something pretty exciting to tell you about. This year for 2022, we've taken our 3-in-1 Forestry MultiTool and we've improved upon it. We've gotten a lot of feedback from folks who've been using it. Of course, we've been using it ourselves, and we certainly appreciate that. We've taken all of that feedback and we've rolled it into some exciting upgrades that I'd like to show you. The first thing is going to be the LogOX hauler. This is the base. This is what John Roberts invented. And this patented little tool allows you to be able to pick up log rounds without being able to bend over and hurt your back. A couple of things that we've been noticing about this is, one is that the handle itself is a little bit narrow, especially for people with larger hands or when you're wearing a pair of gloves. These two handles, when you sit them side to side, you don't really notice it at first, but this handle has an additional ½ an inch. So you can see just how much more room we have there to grip it. So along with expanding the handle from 4 to 4½ inches to give you a little bit extra room to be able to grab that with a gloved hand or just a larger hand in general, one of the things that kind of surprised us, and we had a few customers reach out, is a replacement for the hook itself. What we found was that folks had used their Timberjack and were maybe cutting in some low light or bad weather conditions and had just dinged the hook. So as a safety measure, we've made this the same bright orange hook as the rest of the body of the tool itself. And so now this will, when you're using this as a Timberjack, which we're going to demonstrate here in a second, this is going to stand out a lot better. Okay, we've already covered the first two improvements to the 3-in-1 Forestry MultiTool. Now we want to cover the third. So we wanted to make this a little bit longer, but still be able to fit it inside the 30-inch carrying bag to keep it as portable as it's always been. So what we did was we lengthened this, and now we have a full industry standard medium length cant hook at 40 inches flat. The other thing we wanted to do was that we wanted to improve upon the previous connection piece, which was just a clevis pin and a hairpin. And one of the problems we had with that is the hairpin sometimes would fall out, you'd lose the two pieces, it was just cumbersome. So what we found was this, which we're calling the swing lock pin, and what the name would imply is you're able to just slide it through and lock it on. So this is a great example of a windfall tree where the LogOX is going to come in really handy. So we've cut 3/4 of the way through here. We've also cut up there to release it. You find a place right here in the middle of the log. Lock this in, get nice and low, and then push. And I can continue to rotate until it exposes the side that I haven't cut yet and just finish up that cut. Now I've got a nice log that's ready to be turned into some nice dimensional timber. As simple as that. And then sometimes when you're out clearing trails, you don't want to spend time bucking up the logs. So that's where the patent pending BigFoot Timberjack Attachment comes into play. With this nice broad base to it, you're able to drag this over a variety of different things you're going to find on the forest floor. And with the front of it angled up like almost like a ski tip, you're going to be able to rock it back and be able to drag it with a lot less friction. That's going to make skidding those logs a lot easier for you. So when using this like a skidder, we're just going to come over and drop it over the log just like we would engage with a Timberjack. But what we're going to do is we're going to roll it back partially, okay? And what's nice here is we've got this handle that's built into our design, so I can use that to drag it, and I can also use that to control where I'm going. So I'm just going to start pulling like this. And as you can see, I was able to just drag that out of my way. If I want to adjust the back end, I can adjust that too. But it gets the tree, the down brush, out of your way fast so you can get back on the trail. One of the benefits of using the hauler is you're going to be able to drag brush with it. What I like doing is to consolidate a few different branches, put them together, but then you can just drop this over it and use the body of the hook itself, and now you have a nice handle so you can drag it with you by your side. Makes it a lot easier. Hey, thanks again for joining us on the upgrades of the LogOX 3-in-1 Forestry MultiTool. All of the upgrades have come from feedback from our customers and our own experience working in the woods, and it drives our continual and never-ending, really, innovation to make these the best tools possible. We're bringing American tools for woodsmen from harvest to hearth to you, our customers, and we certainly appreciate you joining us on this journey. Thanks.